What's cracking, guys? It's Luke here with the Viking boys, just hanging out today. I'm gonna be making some phone calls again because you asked for more cold calling videos. I was going through the comments and everyone is asking for more just live calls. I guess you guys like seeing, what you need to say when certain opportunities, when certain things come up. So we're gonna keep rolling with it. Let's go! And we're off. Let's go. It's also time to log into Madden, go get some W's today.
Solicitations. If you are a
Just so everyone knows, we use a triple line dialer. When you use a triple line dialer... Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, this is Gerald.
It is.
Gerald, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue. But I was actually just calling about a property I believe you own on Links.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wanted to give you a quick phone call, and I really just wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on that property there.
I never got an offer for that property, no.
No, okay. Do you think you'd consider selling it?
I guess depends upon the prices, right?
I hear you. Well, yeah, I did want to let you know a little bit about how we buy our properties. We do buy all of our properties cash. We pay your closing costs, doc fees, and we really don't charge any realtor fees at all. So our offer is basically just a net offer in your pocket. But I wanted to ask, I don't know if you'd kind of thought about it at all. But for a cash offer like that, did you have a number you'd maybe be hoping to get for it if you were going to sell?
I have no number in mind.
Not too sure. Okay. And then your property there, it's give or take, 1,600 square feet. Does that sound about right?
That's about right, yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, if you were just to kind of guess, what are houses, 1,600 square feet in that area? What are they going for in your neighborhood?
That I have no idea right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, for us, that size in that area, for just a net cash offer, we're probably going to be somewhere in the ballpark of about, 225 to 240,000 cash.
Well,
What are your thoughts on that?
well, I'm not sure. I mean, I bought the property, I don't know, about 10 years ago.
10 years ago? Okay. What'd you buy it for?
Less than that.
Less than that. Okay.
That's public knowledge. You can go look that up anywhere you want.
For
Public
sure.
knowledge what I paid for the place.
I hear you. Okay. So, are you thinking that, that 225, 240, are you thinking that's something that, could interest you, or kind of, are you just really, not super interested in selling right now?
I'd have to sit down and run the numbers to see if it's worth that for
Yeah.
what I have in it and what I did for expenses. And,
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense.
and what expenses are coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you an answer off the top of my head.
Oh, yeah. No, trust me. I definitely understand that. Well, yeah, and the next step for us would be wanting to get the chance to meet you and taking a look at the property. And then, obviously once we were able to do that, I could kind of give you a more concrete number. I know I give you, a little bit of a range. And so, once I was able to actually see the property.
Yeah, it's a time-based deal because I have tenants. I have a lease with tenants in there, so.
Okay. Are they month to month or year lease?
Year lease.
Year lease. Okay. All right. When is the lease kind of in the beginning, middle, or end stages?
First part of the year.
Okay. So it's coming up here pretty soon then. All right. Well, I guess if you don't mind, what I'd love to do then is maybe just give you a call in, what do you think, maybe about a week or two, and just kind of let you think about it a little bit more?
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll do the same.
Calling on the same number again?
Yeah, I'll be calling on this number or my cell phone. This is my work number. I've also got my cell phone that you can take down if you want.
Okay.
All
I
right.
just want put you in my contacts, because if I don't recognize the number, I won't pick up. You always
Oh,
can leave a message. You got that too.
no, yeah, absolutely, I understand that. If you want, take my cell phone down because I usually, I'll usually be calling back on my cell phone. I've always got that phone on me. Let me know.
I'm ready anytime you are.
Okay, it's
Say the last 4 digits again, please.
yeah, 3646.
3646. And
Yes,
the
sir.
name with this number would be?
And my name was Luke.
Or a company name?
Yeah, Luke, and you can just say Viking Real Estate.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, hey, I really appreciate your time, and then I'll be reaching back out to you, like I said, in probably about a week or two. Give you a little bit of time to think about it, and no rush at all. And then we'll just, when I give you a call back, we'll keep in touch, kind of see what you're thinking.
All right.
Awesome. Hey, I appreciate it, Gerald.
Okay. Yep. Bye.
Okay, we'll talk soon. So that was the first call of the day. And it's a pretty decent little lead right there for being the first call of the day. Again, you just have to make sure that you are taking the conversation where you want it to go. Okay, so again, you'll go through days, of calls where you're not going to get, leads that good. And again, he's interested, but he is, we're going to find out. When I give him a call back in 2 weeks, they usually give you, okay, hey, I thought about it. I'm not interested. I need more. I am interested. Let's set up a showing for you to come take a look at it. So yeah, that was a great call. We love those right there. And then what I do is I take out a lead sheet and I write down the information, because I like to have stuff that just stays right in front of me that I can use at all times. So let's start filling it in. And if you guys need to, we can send you these lead sheets that we use. It literally is property address, seller's name, phone number, bed, bath, square footage, email address, guest house, pool, garage, basement, add-ons, primary residence or a rental, motivation, if they had other properties, stuff like that. So we also put on here the Zillow estimate, what they want, and then the offer range. And then I'll try to think back on that call and some of the things that that I really try to make sure that we do is that when we're talking to a seller, when you ask them if they have a number in mind, most of the time they're going to say, no, I don't have a number in mind. They're trying to get a number out of you. So I will usually try a second time, as you heard me say, okay, well, what are houses in your neighborhood going for, right? And so he said, I really have no idea. So when they're saying, no, I don't have a number in mind, and no, I have no idea what they're going for, sometimes that ends up being a good thing, because, you can throw out a number and they're not usually going to have much pushback on that. Sometimes they will though, and then that's usually when you can kind of fish out of them the real number that they're looking to get on it. All right, so some of the notes that I took on that given lead right there, I mentioned that he didn't have a number in mind, said that he wants to kind of think about it, just some of the information that I gathered from it. Tenant's lease is up at the beginning of the year. It's on a year lease, and that he took my phone number so that I know that when I give him a call back in 2 weeks, that he should say, yeah, this is Luke from Viking, right? So just small things like that, but I mean, they go a long way when you're giving him a call back. All right. I'm trying to think of some other things that I did in that call real quick. So another thing was that it's a very small detail, but it's those small details that make you get these deals, right? So when I'm talking about square footage, when I say, hey, so I'm showing that your property is somewhere in the ballpark, I'll say I said 1,600 square feet. So his property was about 1,500 square feet. So when you're throwing out a higher square footage like that, in my eyes, what it does is it makes them think, okay, they think my house is bigger than it actually is, right? So when you do that, it's making them think, okay, maybe he's going to give me a higher number because he thinks my house is bigger than it is. Small little thing, but again, I think it goes a long way. All right. And we're back. Oh, I was going to call. I'm going to hop on here. My Madden game is just getting started right now.
Automatic voice message system 9282015.
Guys, how crazy is it to think that you can make...
The audio, this is Justin. How can I help you?
Hey, Justin, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue, but I was calling about a property I believe you own in Willow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wanted to give you a quick phone call, and I just wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on that property there.
No, we're going to keep it.
Are you? Okay, okay.
In fact, we're probably going to turn it into a rental at some point.
Nice, that's awesome.
But yeah, I think we're good.
For sure, no worries. You got any other properties you might, maybe be interested in selling in the near future?
Not at this time, no.
No, okay. Hey, not a problem at all, Justin. Well, thanks so much for your time then.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay, you too.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, bye now. What I was saying though was that how crazy it is to think that you can make a lot of money by doing this on a daily basis, by just cold calling. A couple hours a day, playing some video games, because nobody else wants to do it. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry, is this Tim?
Yeah.
Hey Tim, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry that the call is a little out of the blue here. But I was calling about a property I believe you own on...
Yeah, what about?
Yeah, wanted to give you a quick phone call, and I just wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on that property there. If you'd ever consider selling it?
Yeah, no, I'm good to go there, man.
All right, okay. Not a problem. You got any other properties you might be interested in selling?
No way.
No.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm happy.
Hey, no worries at all, Tim. I really appreciate it then, and have a good Thanksgiving then.
Hey, you do the same, Luke. Take care, buddy.
Of course, you as well. Can we also just keep in mind real quick, it goes so far. It goes such a long ways to just be nice to people. Just being extremely nice, being kind, using a nice voice, not acting like you're in a bad mood. If you're having a pissed off day, don't call. I don't recommend calling because it's going to come out in your calls. And they're going to be able to sense that you're not having a good day, and no one's going to want to work with you. But you get less mad people. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to have many people tell me to screw off today. There's no doubt about it. That's just part of the business. But just a heads up, it helps. I also just got an interception, just so you know. Just picked off Patrick Mahomes. Not sure if you've heard of him. Hello? Dalvin Cook just broke a 40-yarder. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is this Daryl?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is this Daryl?
Yes,
Yeah, Daryl, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue. But I was actually calling about a property I believe you own over on...
yes, I live here.
Okay.
And not for sale.
No, okay. You got any other properties you maybe would consider selling?
No, that's the only one I have, my forever home.
I hear you. All right, well, not a problem at all, Daryl. Well, enjoy your property and enjoy your Thanksgiving coming up here.
You too, thank you.
Of course. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye now. So the reason why I ask, do you have any other properties you maybe would consider selling is because I can't tell you how many times we've gotten deals where they're like, yeah, I actually do have this rental property that I don't really know if I want to hold on to anymore. Or I don't know if I want to keep it. So by just doing small things like that, it can go a long ways by turning into deals.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue. But I was calling about a property I believe you own on...
Yes.
Yeah, wanted to give you a quick call, and I really just wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on that property there.
I will. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Had you kind of thought much about a time frame? Is it something you're thinking of in the near future or later on down the road?
Very near future.
In the near future?
My boss just died in September, and so I think it's time for me just to get out of here.
I got you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, of course. But I mean, I did want to kind of let you know a little bit about how we buy our properties. We do buy our properties cash. We would pay your closing costs, doc fees. We don't charge realtor fees, and we buy all of our properties in as-is condition. So I mean, our offer would literally be just a net cash offer, straight in your pocket, as-is condition. Just as easy as possible for you. But I did want to ask. I don't know if you'd kind of thought about it much. But did you possibly have a number in mind you'd be maybe hoping to get for it?
I honestly don't know how this type of how your type of business or company or whatever how they operate about profits and whatnot. But obviously, I don't want to get screwed. I know there's equity here.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I really don't know. I think the value is probably somewhere in the area of 290 to 310, somewhere around. I don't know exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
But I do owe 148 on it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So I mean, is that property there, is that give or take about 1,600 square feet, right around there?
Yeah, it's I think it's 1495 or something like that. It's basically 1,500.
Right. Okay, yeah. So I mean, for that size property in that area there, for just a net cash offer, we've been buying our properties right in the ballpark of about 240 to maybe 260,000 cash. So that's kind of the ballpark that we've been buying them in. So again, keep in mind that every property is different. So I mean, some of these properties that we buy, they need a little bit more work than some of the other ones, right? But so I know that you'd said that you'd kind of seen them going for somewhere in the ballpark of 290 to 310 or so. So another thing to just keep. What was that?
That's for people, selling it. That's through private people buying them and selling them to realtors.
Right. No, exactly. So, what I was going to kind of just, let you know on that, obviously you already know this, but I mean, those people that are buying, that are selling them on the market, they're paying the 6% realtor fees, 3% to a buyer agent.
Yeah, and I was thinking about 25 grand or something like that.
Right, exactly. And then, they're going to have an inspection on the property where, they might say, hey, you need to fix this, fix that. You need to, upgrade this. So, a lot of times what we end up seeing is that ends up being another, somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 as well by the time it's all said and done. And then obviously, closing costs and doc fees. I mean, that can be another, on average, maybe 1 to 1.5%. So again, on a 300 sale price, that's anywhere from another $3,000 to 4,500 on top as well. So, I think what we try to make clear is that, when you're buying, when they're selling at 290, they're not walking with 290. So what the important thing is what you're walking with in your pocket, right? So if
so you are an all cash deal and you pay all the closing costs and filing fees, whatever it is you got to do, and then.
Yep.
I'm done. I get my cash off. I'm done.
You are literally done. I mean, so we try to make this process as easy as possible. So what I was saying is that, when these people are selling their properties for 290, when it's all said and done, they might only be walking with close to 250. But they have to have showings. They've got to have people coming in and out of their properties left and right,
Exactly.
Right. So it makes it.
Well, then I'm very interested.
Okay.
I'm very interested in this.
Awesome. So yes, I mean, I guess the next step for me would be getting a chance to meet you and just being able to get some quick eyes on the property, so I could kind of give you a more concrete number of exactly what my offer would be for you.
Okay.
So I know obviously this upcoming week we've got Thanksgiving, but what would you say? Would you say maybe early next week would be good? Or I mean, if you're open to it, I will be in town, around Friday, Saturday after Thanksgiving as well. If you're open to it.
I think on trying to think here.
And just so you know, it usually takes me about 5 minutes to do a walkthrough.
Okay, and that's fine as long as you can just look past the furniture. That's kind of.
Oh, always. I can.
I mean, it's not. I'm talking about. My friend is storing stuff in my garage because he is. It's a long story, but and so he can store stuff in my garage. My garage is just full of stuff. I'm not a hoarder or anything like that.
No, I hear you. I get it. Trust me.
I'm the type of person that likes to have a clean, neat house, and I don't like people coming over when it's not right. But,
no, for sure.
I mean, I don't mind.
Okay. Yes. I mean, what's going to work best for you? Do you think? Would you say? Here, let me just check. Would you prefer Friday or Saturday?
Let's say Saturday.
Saturday. Okay. Here, give me 1 second. Let me just check my schedule real quick. All right. So Saturday, I've got. I could either do around 11, or I could do about like 1. Which one works better for you?
Oh, probably 1.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, yeah, that sounds great. I've got you penciled in here. We'll go Saturday at 1 o'clock. I'm looking forward to meeting you then, and yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Okay, I appreciate it. You said your name was Luke.
My name is Luke. Yep, exactly. And then if you want to take my cell phone number down, let me give you that real quick.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Let me get a pen.
Yeah, no worries.
I was debating on keeping it, and then some things came up where I'm not about to put up with some of the stuff I got to put up with.
No, I trust me. I definitely get that. I understand. So, absolutely.
Okay, right.
All right, it's.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Hey, I'm looking forward to meeting you on Saturday then.
Okay, all right. Good.
Hey, thanks so much, Ken. Come on now. So, a couple of things on that call. One thing that you'll see at the end there was when I was saying, okay, I'm going to give you a couple options, right? So let me check my schedule. What that does is it lets people know that you're busy. It lets people know that you're actually out there doing deals regularly, right? It gives you validity, right? Validation to that. So again, I said, let me check my schedule. I'm not checking my schedule. I know what my schedule looks like, but I'm able to just, think about it and say, okay, I've got 2 options. I've got an 11 and I've got a 1. So again, what you're doing there is you're giving them the feel that they're in control. So I've got these options. You tell me what works best for you. So you're validating yourself and you're still giving them the reins to the deal, right? So he says, okay, let's do 1 o'clock. So I'm meeting him at Saturday at 1 o'clock now. So just like that, booked an appointment. The numbers look good on it. It was my 4th call of the day. Guys, you can do this. You can do this. And so we're calling pretty solid lists right now as well. We get all of our data from batch skip trace. So make sure that, if you want the best data, that is where you need to go to be able to have calls like this one right here. Put in the code Viking. If you put in the code Viking, they will give you a discount on your data. So keep that in mind. So all right, guys, there are a few more calls for you that you just got to see live. And you got to see 2, solid leads, 1 appointment booked, a couple no's, a couple, get lost. No, everyone was pretty nice today for the most part. But again, you got to see some pretty solid calls right there. Another thing is, in that time frame of those phone calls, I went 1-0 in Madden. I mean, I'm undefeated in Madden today. It was pretty great. But anyway, if you want more videos like that, I will continue these. I will start doing these maybe once a week because it sounds like you guys got a lot of information out of these things, and I will keep rolling with them. So make sure to like and subscribe right down below. All right, guys, it's time for me to leave now. I need to go play some more Madden. See ya.